It's a great honor to have the great actor, an artist, a person who has a vision for the society. Second time in the parliament. Thank you very much and welcome you here. I have hosted many events. I think this is the first time in my career and the time I'm using the parliament. There's such an excitement in this place. That shows the popularity of the individual. Here, you are not welcoming someone who just made good films, good acting in those films, entertaining. We are welcoming a person who with that quality also have a vision for the society as a whole. That is the most important aspect I see. That's the popular side of this individual is. To receive him here again, sit next to him again, but I look forward two nations together so that we can bring peace and prosperity.
Your popularity is demonstrated by the fact that we don't have enough room to seat everyone here. So well done on not only drawing the crowd, but also on your long career in cinema. 45 years in cinema is a very long time indeed. So, listen, it's a great honour to speak with you in the presence of greatness, and thank you for all you've done for cinema, not only in India, but across the Indian subcontinent, but also in this. You are the living bridge between the United Kingdom and India. We need to do more with our friends in India, and if you can take back the message to your government about the need to continue to build on our friendship and our long-term relationship, not only in your chosen field, but also in business, trade, commerce, defence, and ensuring that the world is a safer place as a result of our cooperation between our two great countries over a shared history of more than 3
days. Just on Sunday, this Sunday, I was at my first Holly celebration in Hillingdon. You might not notice now, I was very different colours on Sunday. I was pelted with all different colours from 200 people in my constituency. But it was such a joyful occasion, and I think kind of sat everyone down and explained the historical, cultural meaning of Holly and what it meant to them individually as well. And I learned a lot about Holly, and the explanation that they gave to me, I think, speaks a lot to your fantastic work. They told me about the importance of the celebration, about the importance of hope, and of good triumphing over evil, and of peace and of colour and of diversity and joy. And I think your career has epitomised those words of cinema, of dance, of creativity, bringing hope and joy and pleasure to so many people in India and around the world. So I think it's very fitting we're having this event today in such close proximity to Holly. I think your work for charity, your humanitarian work around healthcare, I think needs to be celebrated. And there's lots of lessons I think we can learn from that fantastic work you've done to make sure that everyone has access to basic, key healthcare, which is crucial to being able to celebrate life and live to our fullest. So thank you for all your work.
But most importantly, I want to thank Dr. Chiranjeevi. You know, in this job, we have lots of people coming here. We have parliamentarians, we have scientists, we have authors, we have learned people, but very rarely do we have a megastar. And it is an enormous privilege to be here with you, and it's enormous, as Uma said, opportunity for us to restate and deepen the incredibly deep cultural ties that exist between India and Britain. And it's such a privilege to be able to do that by welcoming you here. One of the other striking things about the people who come here is so often they have amazing backgrounds. They have an astonishing career. Very rarely do we have people who have 3 astonishing careers. Your background as an actor and as a star goes without saying. But what is so striking is your career as a philanthropist and as a public servant as well. Now, I've mentioned some of the amazing things you have done, but some of them really stand out. Ever since your foundation was founded, you have helped over 1 million units of blood. You have saved the sight of thousands of people. We've heard all of the amazing examples here of the way you have made a difference and been, I think, a real example of what celebrity and stardom can mean when it's put to public use, when it's put to good use, serving the people, not just yourself. And that is something that we are incredibly proud to praise you for. Your public service as a minister of the union government is also something that is hugely to your credit. But, and so I wanted to thank you for coming here to be with us, but I wanted to finish by also mentioning what Garinda did, because it would be very remiss without mentioning your Guinness Book of World Records appearance. And I have a very particular request. You are arguably one of the world's best dancers. I am unarguably the world's worst dancer. So I would love it if at some point, if we have the opportunity, you could show me how you do it. But you have filled the hearts of millions with joy, and you have changed so many lives. Thank you for what you do, and it's an honor to welcome you here tonight.